CFSA best practices, leadership, integrity, compliance.
A very important CFSA best practice relates to appropriate collection practices. All CFSA member companies are required to collect any past due accounts in a lawful, professional, and fair manner. No threats, no intimidation, no harassment. This seems pretty common sense, does it not, Jim?
Absolutely it is. It's sort of reasonable that collection practices should not include any kind of threats, intimidations, or harassments. And that is consistent with requirements of the Fair Debt Collection Practices Act.
And the best practice actually states that collection activities should use the Fair Debt Collection Practices Act as guidance in how to collect the debt.
The best practice says that members should follow, even though if they're collecting their own debt, they're not required to, they should follow the Fair Debt Collection Practices Act.
And debt collection is a serious problem in the marketplace, is it not?
It's one of the top complaints that the Federal Trade Commission receives with respect to complaints from consumers.
And we should probably note that the Consumer Financial Protection Bureau has certainly said a lot about debt collection since it opened its doors.
That's correct.
Both in the examination manual, some of the guidance that it's put out, and bulletins about service providers. They're taking a hard look at debt collection, and from what we gather, they're going to be holding non-bank institutions to a higher standard than what they're used to. So it's just a reminder to our member companies how important this best practice is, to keep the Fair Debt Collection Practices Act in mind as they collect on their past due accounts. Anything else related to debt collection or service providers we might want to mention to our membership?
Well, the only thing I would point out is that the Consumer Financial Protection Bureau has already taken action that demonstrates its concern about the use of third-party vendors, and companies are going to be required to give greater oversight to those third-party vendors, such as a third-party debt collector.
CFSA, responsible lending, commitment to fairness.